Basically, you all will receive a mail from a ID named as summer placements pumba @gmail.com. So this mail would mention the basic details about the summer internship, such as the company name. So this is a demo mail. When you this would be the company's name, and when you would click on the company's name, it would take you to the another window, which would be showing the company's details, and it would tell that what specializations are allowed. Okay, so every time you get a mail, there would be a company's name which would be hyperlinked to the specializations mentioned which are allowed to apply. Below that, you would be getting the basic details about the internship, such as the profile, the location, the stipend. Also, if there is any special requirement, such as criteria that only engineers are allowed, only non-engineers are allowed to apply, that would be mentioned below the stipend thing. Okay. Also, when you get the mail, you would have a job description attached to it. I would come to it as I go down. After that, there would be a form, a Google form, which would be attached to the mail, which is mandatory to be filled to get your application considered for the internship. Once you click on the internship, it's hyperlinked on the apply here link. It would be hyperlinked to a Google form, which would take you to a Google form, which would look somewhat like this. Okay. So once you get here, you have to start by filling your name, your PUMBA mail ID, your contact number, your hometown. Here, if as the internship mentions here marketing specialization only, here it is showing major marketing. If the if the form marketing and finance, as the details increase here, it would reflect in the Google form as well. So if the internship is for marketing and finance, it would also be displayed here at the Google form. Okay. So here I would select marketing and my minor. After that, please do adhere to the guidelines which are mentioned at every section. As it's mentioned here, do not add percentage sign at the end. You only have to put the percent which you have got, such as I'll for randomly put 85. After that, same goes for 12th or diploma. You do not mention the percentage. You only put the number. Same goes for graduation. Do not add percentage sign. Add only the percentage number. For the MBA CGPA, as you don't haven't appeared for any exam, this section won't exist. And if after the first semester there are any companies and this section gets start, you have to mention your CGPA as as and when you get your results. Okay. So after that graduation degree, you would have to mention it here. B. After that, at the graduation specialization, you will have done here work experience in months. If you have any work experience, maybe this form is created for the only people who have work experience previously. So if you have any work experience, you have to put it in months, as it's mentioned here in months. After that, a resume section would be there at file section. Here I would like to mention that the second point, which is very important, upload your approved resumes. You all must have created resume. I would request everyone to please be on mute. Yeah. So when now your buddies must have created your resume, you are eligible to apply for the internship. So please read the instructions which are given to you in the mail.
200 पैकी 200 होती की 143 झाले अजून वाजता बोलायचं.
XYZ at the date underscore first name underscore last name. It's mandatory that your resumes should be named as per the instructions given here. For every company, the naming convention change. So everybody before applying to any company, please go through the mail, see what's the naming convention has been given, and then apply to the company. If your resume is not named or renamed properly, your application would be directly deleted. It won't be sent forward to the company. Second thing, after you add your resume, just adding a demo resume.
कुठे गेला.
After you add your resume here, this declaration that you hereby confirm that your application, you're applying for the company and you'll abide by all the rules and regulations as notified in the CRP by the placement team. I hope everyone must have gone through the CRP as it was floated earlier. Once you submit, your application is considered and it's been recorded that you have applied for the internship. After this, once you have applied, you do not have the choice to back out. You have to go through the process. There are some rules which would be explained in the meeting further. The deadline is strict and your resumes won't be accepted after the deadline is over. You can contact the POC as mentioned for any doubt you have regarding the internship before the deadline. Once the deadline is over, there is no there is no provision for you to apply for the internship in any case. Coming to the JD, a JD would be attached if the company has provided. This is a demo JD which I have prepared. So this is the profile. This mentions the profile. This mentions the work which you have to do at the internship, and it has clear instructions what all your job or your internship would be about. So before you apply to the company, I request everyone that please go thoroughly through the JD internship. So you cannot say that I did not know this about the internship, I did not know that thing about the internship. Everything that is mentioned in the JD, everything about the internship is mentioned in the JD, and you are when you apply for any internship, it is like supposed that you have gone through the internship. It is presumed that you have gone through the JD. So this is a overview about how the process would be, how the mail would come, and how you all would apply for it. Now there are some rules and regulations which the SIP would follow, and that would be carried forward by Omkar. Omkar, over to you.
इकडे बस.
Thanks, Shubham. Am I audible? Yes.
Yes, Omkar, you are.
Okay. Okay. So
Yes,
continuing to the rules and regulations as we have it in PUMBA. So as Shubham mentioned, there is a process of applying wherein you will be
ये टीम आहे थोडी.
once you complete the entire process. That is, you need to go through all the rounds, maybe interview, GD round, all the rounds, and have to complete the process. Once you are selected in for not successfully complete the internship, that is mostly 2 months period in PUMBA. So if you don't complete this 2 months period, so that is also not allowed. Lastly, the tanking beginning of interviews. So if anyone in the interview talks with the HR and tells him that he has been selected at other uh, company and he does not wish to continue in this, any attitude towards this. So if all the above things is done by any of the candidate, so that candidate will be banned for 5 final placement eligible companies. So like you have to, once you apply, you have to complete the entire process. If you don't complete it, you would get banned in the final placements for 5 eligible companies. Similarly, you need, as I said, you need to complete the entire process. Once you join the internship in the company which is offered by you through PUMBA, like the placement cell of PUMBA, then you have to do the complete internship. If that is not done, then too also you will be banned for 5 eligible companies in the final placements. And lastly is tanking. So if you tank any of the interviews by telling the HR any reasons, so that also will make you banned for 5 final placement companies, eligible companies. These were few regarding them. The next was like the placement cell conducts sessions and maybe mock GDPI rounds for you all students. So as you have read the CRP, I hope, so it's mentioned in the CRP that if you don't maintain an attendance of 80% in all these activities, so for the summer internships itself, you will be banned from 3 eligible companies. So make sure that you attend all the sessions. So you have to attend all the sessions and the GDPI, that is quite clear in the CRP itself.